And Shavonte Zealous will be in the starting lineup in place of Katie Douglas, who is out with the hurt left ankle. Zealous averaging 7.5 points during the regular year, did start 31 games and actually was replaced by Erin Phillips once the playoffs started.
Who had struggled with her shot, except at the end of game 2 when she hit the game winner.
Here comes Phillips, going to take it right to Taj, puts it in with her left hand. The Aussie scores, and Indiana has a 6-point lead.
Pam Moore, do you want to learn how to offensive rebound? Watch this game.
Phillips working her way around and hitting the 3.
Good sign for Erin Phillips.
Zealous to inbound. Erin Phillips hits it. How cool has she been?
And the fade and the rainbow shot.
But she would be the first to admit that her strength is not handling the ball. Phillips with the steal. Up against Wiggins and puts it in.
Great job by Erin Phillips.
Saddled by 3 personal fouls in the first half. She has not picked up one here in the second half. Shot clock dangerously low. But Erin Phillips is a dangerous outside shooter. Danger, danger. 2 more for the Aussie.
Minnesota, with their ability to hit 3-point shots, though, no lead is safe.
Phillips into Larkins. Whalen flew by. That's a nice feed.
Tipped up by Phillips.
Erin Phillips just saved an easy score the other way.
Shavonte Zealous back to the starting lineup without Douglas. Spin move up and good. Phillips, who didn't make the Australian national team this year. Catching, they swing it to Erin Phillips in the corner. Great ball movement. Great vision. That's beyond the arc, and that's a 3.
For Candace Wiggins, her shooting has been abysmal this entire playoffs.
But Rebecca, you had a 3-on-1, and they get a 3 offensive foul on Monica Wright. This is a Lynx team that you can count on the defense most nights. It's almost like the offense and the struggles are affecting their defense as well. They give up the 3 to Erin Phillips. She's hit a couple of those. And it's a 7-point Fever lead on the road in game 2.
Erin Phillips has been hot in these playoffs. You cannot leave her open.
It was a great star at Stanford. Phillips stops, and her shot changed. Gets the shooter's roll, though. Erin Phillips, aggressive offensively here.
She's been much better since being inserted into the starting lineup during the course of the playoffs this year.
A whistle and a foul.
And Erin Phillips not only hitting her 3-point shots, but getting in. She's got a nice little fade, enough space. Look at the arc on that shot to get it over the bigger defenders.
Since they've been starting, Phillips and Larkins, here are the numbers for them. Coming out and making Whalen fade. Phillips, cross-court, Poland can shoot the 3. At least theoretically it does. Erin Phillips to the left hand off the glass. Hard to believe. And I know there were extenuating circumstances, but she wasn't a part of that Australian Olympic team.
I think it was hard for her to believe, too, and something that has fueled her this season.
Larkins clear. January running the lane. Steps back. Got it. Boy, that's just a great fast break. Timeout, Cheryl Reeves. So it was a 2-point game at the break. Minnesota takes the lead, but the Fever come right back.
And the Fever backcourt is short-handed, but they're still getting it done. Erin Phillips puts the ball on the floor, gets inside, and then in the break, she knows her other guard's gonna step out. January doesn't disappoint.
Coming out of UConn and was the Rookie of the Year last year when they won the title. Erin Phillips takes it away, and here comes Zealous. 4th-year player from Pittsburgh. Poised, gathered herself off the glass and in, and we're tied at 2.
She's already looking at the official, jawing a little bit, wanting the whistle called. Tremendous defense by Erin Phillips to steal the inbound.
Phillips from Australia. Long 3, no. Phillips over Whalen for the offensive rebound.
Erin Phillips just reading the eyes and getting the steal on this possession. You're going to see this. A lot of heart, a lot of hustle from both of these teams.
Phillips in her 5th year, averaging almost 10 points per game during the playoffs. Been a big part of it.
Well, she'd gone away from shooting the outside shot because of that injury. But last game, she looked good.
Phillips around the screen. There was no help along the baseline. Erin Phillips, smart play and a quick play. 9 of 14 from the floor with 27 in game 2. Another steal. Phillips using her body, and Whalen just lets her go right by. 0 for 1 tonight. She's shooting less than 10%. Catchings, finishes at the other end. And nothing prettier than watching Simone Augustus operate on the offensive end in this league.
That's one way to make your offense a little bit easier than it was the last time down the floor.
Can't get back, though, to stop Erin Phillips. It returns the favor. An MVP last year, Tamika Catchings. First team all WNBA. Kicking it out. Shavante Zealous, a 3, and there it is. You haven't seen any kind of flow to the Lynx offense.
And then when they don't score, they cannot pick up in full court. They can't make the Indiana guards work harder on the offensive end to combine with how hard they're having to work on the defensive end. Look at Erin Phillips. I mean, on Lindsay Whalen, nothing is easy. No pass is easy.
Goes barely gets it to right.
She's back like Elena Larkins from game 1.
Phillips, Shavante Zealous, that's a 3. As Cheryl Reeve has gone entirely to her subs. Phillips, wow.
Lindsay Whalen taking the ball all the way to the basket strong.
Erin Phillips, veteran from Australia who grew up a huge fan of Reggie Miller, had the poster on her wall back in Australia. Here she is trying to win a title in this building. Had the first couple, not this time. Quick outlet, Phillips, one-on-one with Simone Augustus, goes right by her. Larkins starts the fast break. Fever looking to run, whether they have depth or not, they're going to play the same way. And the foul call, it'll be Phillips going to the free throw line. Knocks down her first jumper. Zealous was challenged, offensive rebound by Phillips, tied up by Devereaux Peters. And a technical foul's been called on Erin Phillips. And Cheryl Reeve is applauding.
Erin Phillips fighting with the ball with Devereaux Peters.
5 on the shot clock. Phillips pulls back, fade away, pretty shot over Augustus. Erin Phillips.
She has done that so well in the WNBA Finals.
Again, I think Erin Phillips is taking it up a notch in these playoffs, too.
Oh, without question, without question. Her intensity and also her confidence on the offensive end.
January, knows she can go by Taj, but she's called, she got all ball up top, but got her with the body.
Erin Phillips has found a confidence in her offensive game since she was inserted into the starting lineup early in the playoffs. And shot clock running down, she can still take it one-on-one.
When she had played since the first playoff game. Phillips off that loose ball, buries the 3. And they're up by 3. Under a minute, contact to the floor goes Phillips, the offensive foul called on Wright.
Erin Phillips not only getting it done on the offensive end, but did a nice job taking that charge and selling it on the defensive end.
We open up the second half, and the Fever with the basketball. They have led at the break of every game here in the finals.
Minnesota starting out this half in a zone defense.
And Phillips off the skip. She has been red hot. She's helped carry them here in the finals. 3 of 5 beyond the arc, 16 points. Zealous. Erin Phillips gives him another possession. Fever likes to run and push it, but they're content to take some time off every chance they get right now, under 6 to go. Phillips, using her body, the left arm, keeping more away and off the glass and in.
Great job by Erin Phillips. It's okay to be a facilitator.
I do it for you all the time on the broadcast. Zealous, deep corner 3, count it. yet another answer from the Fever. Phillips keeping it herself, setting up Chavante Zealous. Final seconds off the clock, and Indiana has won the WNBA championship for the very first time.
And it's just a total team effort. This Indiana team came so many times at their backs against the walls in these playoffs. Different players continued to step up. But the leader remained Tamika Catchings, and they followed her, and now they are the first time for them WNBA champions.
Celebration has begun, and it will be a unique one, as only Lynn Dunn can celebrate right here in Indianapolis. Boy. Her first title, Tamika Catchings' first title as well. 87-78, the final score.